Okay. Unfortunately, the weekend hit and Monday came, and I just realized I gotta take my turn before I go to work, or I'll have time out before I get back. So this is an important turn, and I've got to do it kind of quickly here. Um, Two threats. So ultimately, what this boils down to is I need a dead zone C-Zone 13. Cruiser sub by itself can't do it, because if he brings everything up to 13, then I'm in trouble, like I mentioned before. So, destroyer, bomber, and I'm going to build two subs. That's the best I got. Um, I may, if he does make the bold move to do it, I may just crash cruiser sub into it to see if I can at least get the sub out of there to make it easier for the destroyer two subs and a bomber to clear that. Um, so that's part of the bad news. The other bad news is he won this with more living than was expected. I believe the average was for the two battleships to live, and maybe one plane. I forget. It doesn't really matter. The good news with this is this fleet can come in here and go ahead and take Philippines, and it's a 50-50 battle if he attacks me with all his 5 planes and those 4 boats. He spent money on a IC down here, so maybe if we get lucky, we can take advantage of that. Um, but we're going to bring these guys down here. That means I will be able to, in essence, dead zone these guys, dead zone this space. Even if he made a max build of, I think it was he could do like a carrier fighter, fly in another fighter here, so he'd have 3 carriers and maybe I forget, a destroyer or a cruiser. But anyways, I am going to build a fighter and a carrier. Oh yeah, I forgot. I went with destroyers instead of subs, since I need the air cover wherever they're going to end up eventually. But a carrier here, I'm going to fly one fighter back. This fighter is going to come meet these guys so he doesn't get stranded. The 2 fighters that sit on this carrier will help dead zone Borneo as well as Philly if he does attack and wins, along with these 4 destroyers coming down. So he's only got 1 fighter that can make it here, so I'm not even going to risk losing my infantry by attacking the Solomons. We're just going to leave it be. So here we go. Oh, I got to figure out Russians too. Shoot. We're going to do that. This bomber, I got to get it somewhere where it can reach here and come back. These transports, obviously I no longer can go this way naked. They're going to get destroyed. So I can either go 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 somewhere in here, and 4 to get to the islands. Or I can leave these men to help try and make him at the fight for Africa. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn 5 I'm in the island. So I lose 1 turn but get to leave these guys here. So I'm just going to take these guys back that route. But I don't think there's any other attacks to do. I think that's it, because we're not going to actually attack anybody. I can move my US guy here because he's going to want his fighters going elsewhere most likely. Make that as awkward as possible. Alright, that's it. Okay. We're just going to go. What? Did I not count right? 1, 2, 3, 4. He should be able to go over there. Do I got to move him first? Okay, there we go. I am going to switch back to carriers before fighters for the big battle, if he chooses it. I do gotta watch out because all these Japan ships can head over here on this side, so we gotta be careful about that. Bomber can't reach, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We're good from the bomber. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. Like I said, it's unfortunate I gotta do here because that's gonna weaken my follow-up, but hopefully we get him into a knockout quicker, sooner, and he blows his load trying to attack me, or just whatever, you know, we can do. So, anyways, we'll see what he does. He might, probably could do the, oh, that's what it was going to be, 2 destroyers. The carrier, fighter, cruiser build up here or something, and still be okay, because my 4 destroyers can't reach there. Then we start getting in trouble. But we'll worry about that tomorrow. I gotta go. I already said we're just loading up on infantry as much as we can. 32, 37, 38, 21, 24, 25, 26. You know what? I need to see what I need to have there. I don't want to goof that up by rushing too quickly. What is this going to be? G4, 22, 1 artillery, 9 tanks, 5 fighters, 1 bomber. So I can move a tank out of here to help secure down here, I think. Looking at my numbers from before. We're not going to combat, we're just turtling. That takes me to 22, 32. 2 tanks and a fighter is good, so we'll move 1 guy down here. He didn't bomb this, did he? Whew. Wasn't paying attention to that. I don't know. I may have given him a profitable battle here. Hopefully the AA steers him away from dumping all his air in there. See if I can run that real fast. So he'll have 2 infantry, artillery tank at best. He'll have 5 fighters, a bomber, a cruiser, a battleship. I'm sure that's got to be enough to crush me there, right? I should have been paying closer attention. Yeah, I did give him a good battle there. Whoops. I should have moved my infantry up there. So 5-1, he could do all of that to me. So, although it's not horrible, I will say that. What if I moved that American in there like I should have? I bet that would have been okay. have been better. All right. Well, hopefully he gets bad odds, bad dice. That's what I get for rushing in the morning. Did I finish my turn? Did I mobilize? Okay. Yep. All right. Next time.